Across the continent of Greater Banya, peoples of all walks of life share a common sense. The sense that something is approaching. What it is remains a secret to most, but they can feel it. Rumors of sickness spread in the south. A mountain flies in the west. An army of living flame marches through the desert sands, leaving a line of glass as their trodden path. Yes, these are the troubles set to welcome a god into this world. Behelit, the lidless eye, god of the searing light. She approaches and will not be deterred. However, a few know of her coming and prepare. A deadly and cunning thief, a champion of the mountain tribes, a cleric of chaos, a brilliant artificer, and a scarred soul whose past is catching up with him. Can these individuals save the rest? Can they kill a god? Can they save their friend? Can they each finally find a home? Let us together read the final chapters of these heroes. Oh God.
We didn't do the reminder of who talks first.
No, I knew it. Okay, I was an idiot. I went to the bathroom, I think, when Galway started the trailer. So I was still waiting for the trailer. Shit. Hey, everyone. Welcome to Goats and Dragons, the stream where Helpful Goat Gaming plays Dungeons and Dragons, a game of shared storytelling where I am getting worried about my friends who keep locking guests up and forgetting about them for days.
It's fine.
It's fine, I'm sure. I'm Andrew Gilbert, but tonight I'm your friendly neighborhood dungeon master, and I'm not alone. With me, as always, is Galway playing the tiefling sorcerer Charity.
Hey everybody, my name's Galway, pronouns he, him, his, and I play Catherine Charity the Family, whose pronouns are also he, him, his.
Adam playing the halfling rogue Burbage Kemp.
Hello, everybody. Yes, my name is Adam. I answer to both he, him, and they, them pronouns. And Burbage, my beloved D&D character, answers to he, him, his pronouns.
Lena playing the Goliath barbarian Stormbringer.
Yeah, hi. I'm Lena. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and so are Stormbringers.
Rachel playing the gnomish artificer Clem.
I'm Rachel, and I use she, her, hers, and so does Clem.
And Darcy playing the tiefling cleric Hikari.
Hello, I'm Darcy. My pronouns are they, them, theirs, and Hikari's are, I forgot for a second, she, her, hers.
Lovely.
And that's all.
No song tonight because, hey, we just played on Friday.
Yeah, come on, people.
I get it. So, hey, this is Monday after Friday. We're trying to get a few episodes in before we're going to go on a hiatus over the first part of the summer. We'll be back, probably in July or something, when everyone's feeling up for it again. But yeah, this is a live recording of the podcast Goats and Dragons. We now have 3 podcasts that you can listen to. We have this one, Goats and Dragons. We also have Helpful Goat Presents. Helpful Goat Gaming Presents, I think sorry, I always get those mixed up. And you can listen to there for shorter campaigns or one-shots. And currently what we have going on there is Galway's interlocking campaign of short campaigns in the world of Tyr. And man, stuff's getting crazy. I mean, it's always getting crazy, but ooh, I got some questions, and I love it. We also have Dom and Dragons, the podcast where we played D&D with actor Dominic Monaghan for what we thought initially was going to be like one session and ended up being a 25 episode campaign arc because Dom really enjoyed it, and so did we. It was a good time. Hey, so exclamation point merch in the chat if you want to support us and get something out of it, a little shirt or a mug or a beautiful piece of artwork. We have all of this kind of cool stuff in our exclamation point merch store. You can also support us by going to exclamation point ko-fi or ko-fi or coffee.
Now recording.
Fuck you, Greg.
Also, you can join our Discord by saying exclamation point Discord in the
Just
chat.
saying it out loud? Oh, no, in chat. Okay.
Scream it at your computer, and only then a door will open behind you, and enter that door, and then go left past 2 men's restrooms and only 1 women's because it was made a long time ago. And then then you go to a computer where you type exclamation point Discord in the chat, and then you can join our Discord. That was a long walk. How about exclamation point donate? Go away. What do we have going on through that?
Right now, actually, we've changed. The donate link takes you to Critical Theory Farms, which was suggested by one of our community members, Ava, who you might know from the Spire streams. It is a farm that works with at-risk youth in order to give them regular employment, and then the products of the farm are donated to economically disadvantaged and food security threatened families in their area. And they also do things like they take volunteer groups from corporations and bring them through, and for example, the kids are put in charge of them so that they build soft skills, get exposure to local businesses and local community leaders. It's a really awesome program overall. So encourage you check it out. And this one actually is essentially a local thing. Like, this isn't a big national organization or anything, but if you check it out, if you donate to them, and if it sounds interesting, there are lots of cool programs like this in terms of community farming and community sort of work service and work learning programs. So we would encourage you to check out and see if you can find any in your area.
Excellent. Yeah. Awesome. I believe we have a Chelsea poem tonight as well. Who would like to read? I can. Close encounters of the poison mushroom kind, and loyalties surveyed. Fiery enemies closing in and friends arriving to provide much needed aid. So much hangs in the balance in the success of your missions. The family's strength may stay intact for hope and victory to come to fruition. All the luck in the world for the adventures ahead in this story that provides so much glee. Much love, FOR crew. Your voices I hear and faces I see.
Woo!
Thank you. Oh
Thank
my
you so much,
gosh.
Chelsea.
Awesome.
And
Chelsea,
please
you are
hold,
amazing.
because Craig managed to die exactly 2 minutes after having been invited to the channel.
All right. Who gave Craig poison mushrooms?
Good throwback.
Probably that elephant guy.
Darcy's kind of like got a weird look on their face. It might be
Darcy, did you give
Now recording.
Poison the
It
bear.
was Craig.
Craig poisoned
It
himself.
was to throw us off the trail.
I see. All right. Well, I think Craig is recording, so perhaps we continue on. All right. Hold. Music. Where? Music. There.
Where are the bad guys keep getting these poison mushrooms? I thought we killed the guy who was making them.
It's a good fucking question.
That is a great
I
fucking
want to
question.
kill someone by giving them poison mushrooms.
Well, I have some
Ooh.
now.
True.
In
I
real
got
life,
them from your
Rachel?
throat. No, I got them from Hikari's throat.
Well, I got them from Akar's throat, and then you picked them up off the floor.
How dare you?
Hey, 15-second rule. Like,
Oh, I've lived my
Oh.
whole life by the 15-minute rule, so I'm a
Oh.
gross person. So.
Sorry, I'm also just going to say what they were on the floor. We're concerned they're going to become more toxic.
Yeah.
They're parasitic for flesh.
No, the
Yeah.
germs actually made them safer.
Damn
do-
it! Now
do
they're
like
just
the
a
idea-
delicious side.
I do like the idea that Clem, right away, within 10 seconds, picked them up, and Burbage gave Clem, a look. She's like, what? 10-second rule?
Yeah.
It's 2 entire fucking rounds of combat. You could have run 120 feet.
Oh, gosh.
Previously on Goats and Dragons.
Man, he's like, control.
We'll go through a quick Charity.
We're podcasters.
Charity found a dagger on his stoop. Burbage set up snacks for everyone. There was an assassination attempt on Hikari with the same fungal poison that Charity was afflicted with months ago. Hikari contacted friends to come to Cliff Mill's defense. Burbage had a montage. Clem is fine. Totally fine. Nothing wrong at all. And Stormbringer is concerned. Concerned, and yet, when she hears familiar horns in the distance, rushes to greet her tribe, the Goliaths of Gunagaim. And also, we need to now somehow get through today and have Burbage overlooking the road to Diefield while Pelitoth flies off into the distance. Well,
So,
friends, what would you like to do?
Is Burbage just in stasis until we get to that moment?
He better fucking not be, because legitimately one of the major things on my to-do list mostly concerns him.
No, there are all kinds of things that Burbage can do off montage.
They just can't be deadly or make him happy.
They can't make him happy.
Well, no. They have to end with something that leaves him sad, and I'm pretty sure mine can. I'm also going to say the temptation to shove him into the dimensional room right at the end of it. And just be like, your move, Andy.
All right, Andy, how are you gonna maintain the cohesion of Burbage's montage?
Hey man, life finds a way.
I did actually want to go shopping, but I know there was shopping and stuff last time, but Clem will always try and find if there's a weird ass store that she can go into and buy weird ass
Charity
things.
has one for you.
But yeah, that's
again,
what I want to do.
Whoever wants to do whatever. I'm not going to rush you through this because this is preparation for the last push, essentially. So
yeah, find me a weird fucking store, Andy.
Give me an investigation check to see if you can find a weird
good at
fucking
those
store.
famous last words. A 20. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
I have a plus 10 now to my investigation.
Right. There is a shop in town that can specializes in low level enchantments. They can make some pieces if you need. Galway's, or not Galway, Charity has used them before for things. But I don't know, it's not quite as weird as you'd like to find. So you kind of venture outside the walls at the caravan around you, and with a 20 investigation, you're able to ask around just a little bit, but also find a tent that it looks unlike entirely all the rest around it. It's like a dark green tent with phosphorescent trim, almost kind of a blue phosphorescent on the outside. It is one of the taller tents in the area, kind of its peak reaching about 20 feet tall, though very thin and seemingly pretty small on the inside. And you see someone coming out of that place, just kind of giggling to themselves and walking away. But this feels weird enough. You could probably find something interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in.
All right. So you head inside. and you hear a voice on the inside. Oh, dearie, how are you this day? This fine, fine day.
I'm all right. How are
"Well,
you?
oh, I'm excellent. Welcome to Pearls.
That's a short name. I was expecting more.
Nope, just Pearls.
Are you Pearl?
No, but in my store you can find odd pearls of whatever you're looking for.
Oh, so it's supposed to be cute.
It's supposed to be.
I love cute.
And this woman is a cute gnomish woman, maybe twice your age, um, who uh, looks so wrinkled and so squinted that you can't tell if her eyes are open at all. Um, this is a very old gnomish woman. So what are you looking for? What could I help
Well,
you with?
what's your name first?
My name is Glorious.
Do I have to say it like glorious, or can I just call you glorious?
Might appreciate it.
Okay. Well, I'm looking for weird stuff. I like
Weird.
weird.
Oh.
Yeah, I like abnormal. I like outside of what people usually think of. I don't generally just do the kind of interacting and fighting that's really straightforward. I like things that are unexpected.
Sure, sure. What kind of line of work are you in? And what's
Saving the
your
world.
saving the world?
Yeah, I'm a hero.
Oh, of course you are, dearie. Of
I'm
course you
also
are.
an alchemist, if you want me to be more specific.
I'm sure. I'm sure. Okay.
Are you
Well.
calling me a liar,
Oh, no,
glorious?
I would never. I would never. Okay, so, saving the world, a bit of an alchemist. Um,
No.
I think I have a couple things in mind. Here, let me grab a couple things. And she rushes back, to just a chest, literally right behind her. Um, crawls on top of it though, kind of turns a knob and pulls something off the top of it, and then what looks to be kind of a secret compartment on the top opens up, and this then she reaches entirely in with her tiny little arm, and pulls out a couple wrapped items, and pushes them up toward the front, on the small makeshift counter that she has there. Oh, please, choose the order in which you unwrap them carefully. There's a green, a blue, and a purple.
Can I get a vibe of maybe what I should open first, or if there is an order, either like insight or investigation or something that might
Yeah,
help guide me?
give me an insight roll. Yeah.
Don't think that's one of my strengths. Sure isn't.
Oh,
Hey,
that's
but that's a natural 20 for a 21.
that's a nat 20. For some reason, so this gnome.
Sure isn't. Why is this doing this? I'm so sorry, everybody.
You're good.
You're good, Adam.
That's a natural. Why is it still doing this? Okay, I keep setting my tablet that has the stream on it like down, and it keeps pushing up against something on my desk.
This gnome reminds you so much of your own grandmother, so much, to the point where, I mean, she must be Goholian. Like, same culture, same mannerisms. You can read this person really well. And you remember a game that your grandmother used to play where she would, she'd, put a nice little marble under a cup, and then sort of spin it around a few times, lift up the cup, and it's gone. And then she'd say, you have 3 guesses where to guess where it is. Is it behind your ear, behind my ear, or is it back in the cup? And the way you got used to reading the way she said that, and there was a little slight inflection of her voice that you now recognize in this woman. It seems like at least the woman thinks you should begin with the purple one.
Okay. I wanna uh all right. I'm gonna open the purple one first.
Okay. It is kind of a weird puff of like purple smoke then comes from just unwrapping like a small little package of it. And this purple smoke then reveals kind of a jug of some sort.
What's this jug do?
Oh, that's a lovely jug. And you see that it's kind of got a rounded top, and it has like 6 different cork stoppers on the inside of it.
On the inside of the jug?
Not the inside, I guess, but all around it. It has about like 6 different stoppers that you could pour out of if you open that specific one.
Okay.
And she says, this is a jug that I think you would very much appreciate. It allows you to contain 6 different liquids within the same container. It certainly cuts down on all the potions and everything you need to use. You'll have an easier time finding it. I call it the alchemy jug.
Does it have any liquids in it right now?
Oh, maybe. She'll unstop one of the stoppers that's kind of like a cream color. What do you smell in there?
Is it safe to? I mean, I'm an alchemist. I know that you can't just smell every liquid safely.
Touche. She'll put the stopper back in. There might be a couple things in there already, and you can put all kinds of things in there. Wine, water,
Poison?
mayonnaise, poison, sure. Any liquid that you can think of.
How much is it? We'll get to cost at the end.
Wise gnome.
Did you happen to ever know an Agnes Garrick?
The name sounds familiar. Why would I know that name?
You just remind me a lot of my grandma.
Garrick, huh? She takes away the blue wrapping one, puts it back in the chest behind her, pulls out what looks to be kind of a bright orange wrapped package, and now puts it up in front of you.
What do I? Are there still 2 packages left?
Yes.
Do I get the feeling of which one I should open next based on my previous
Yeah.
nat 20 or?
The way she brought this out made it seem like this is a good one to open next, you would imagine.
All right, I will open it.
Okay. This one, again, poofs into an orange kind of powdery smoke that you have to wave away from your face. And here is a cloak. It's a dark red cloak.
I look good in red. I do look good in red.
Oh, yes, you do.
What's special about this one?
No, this one, well, put it on. I think you'll find it lovely.
And from my insight check, like I didn't get anything shady about this woman, right?
Oh, no, nope.
Yeah, I mean, she reminds me of my grandma. She seems cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put it on.
All right. You hear just a little bit of music, like when you put this on, and the cloak whoosh, just billows behind you. It's beautiful. It makes you just look like a damn hero.
Is it like a Superman cloak?
Kinda.
Do I
There's no
feel
wind in here, by the way.
do I feel any different? Like I could do something?
Not especially.
Is this cloak just for looks?
I mean, you look like a damn hero.
I do. I feel pretty badass, to be honest.
Goddamn Disney prince or something.
Right. Right. Just gonna keep billowing behind me. I kind of
Yes.
strike a pose.
Yes. Open the next one, please.
Okay. I open the last one.
All right. In this, what did I say? Green package? I think.
Yes.
Yeah, I think the other one is green. Just making sure, because I just don't want to get this wrong.
Yeah, it is purple, blue, and green, and then
Yeah.
you pull blue back.
Yeah. So a green smoke, poof, and here look like a couple of reading glasses.
Glasses, huh?
Yeah, just a pair, so not two different glass.
Of course, I know what you mean.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Mhm. Yeah, I wear glasses. I know that they're called
Good.
a pair of glasses. Oh, I already have glasses. Is there something special about these?
Try them on.
All right. Take off my glasses and put these ones on.
All right. As you put these on, whoosh, you shoot straight up into the air, 30, 40 feet high, and you come to a stop.
I thought the tent was only 20 feet tall.
Yeah, that's weird, right? And then you realize, oh shit, I'm not in my body. I'm not in my body. And you can see now from a vantage point of about 40 feet up, you see over the town, you see the wind sweeping down from the mountaintop. You get a very good view everywhere around you. And in fact, you see maybe a ship on the distant horizon on the sea. And then as you're sort of looking in that direction, it magnifies. And then it magnifies again. And while it is still far, far away, you can tell that it is a ship with 3 masts.
Do I see
And then
anything on the map?
whoosh, right back down. It wasn't enough to get any real definition. Yeah.
Holy crap! Did my body stay here?
Oh, yes, of course. These are perspective glasses. They let you see things differently, depending on their usage.
Yeah. That was pretty amazing.
Oh,
I've never been that tall in my life before.
I know. I put them on once, and I swore I was a bug.
Did you like just a really big bug?
Nope. Tiny, tiny bug.
Oh, so like it changes your perspective based on what you need to see?
They appear to. They're very strange.
Interesting. All right. I feel like I love you and all of these items and I need them.
Oh, well then. What do you have to trade? Gold is lovely, but I'm into interesting things myself.
Well,
Well,
are you interested at all
in
in
that amazing
viscera?
creation right there? Yes. She's pointing at Randolph.
Sadly, I can't leave them with anybody.
Fair.
He's a homunculus servant who listens. Well, I'm attempting to get him to listen to what I say.
Oh, sure. I'm sorry, you were about to say something.
Yeah, I wanted to know if you liked Viscera.
Oh, I don't mind Viscera as much as the next old gnomish woman, which is quite a lot. But these are special. I want something special.
I'm looking. I'm mentally going through my inventory. There's a lot, you know.
Do you play any instruments?
I actually don't.
Do you know how to?
I actually don't.
Do you know any languages?
Can I give you a language
Yes.
that I know?
Yes.
That seems. Would I lose the ability to know that language?
Oh, sure, you would forget the language, yes, but you would have these items?
Okay, but how the hell do you do that?
She reaches now into the main part of that chest behind her, pulls out a rather large book that she has a little bit of a trouble putting on the shelf in front of you, flips through a few pages, and puts out a pen, dips it into some ink, and kind of puts it. Simply sign your name and say a word in the language that you would like to donate.
I have a question.
Sure.
No, for Andy.
Sure.
I can read, speak, and write Dwarvish because of the Belt of Dwarven Kind.
Correct.
If I were to like give up Dwarvish, could I just like take the belt off and put it back on and relearn it, or would that be me gaming the system way too much?
You're not sure? I mean, yeah, you'd have to try that out.
That's fair. I mean,
It doesn't have to be a language. It could be a friendship.
oh, I don't have a lot of those.
They're very precious then.
They are, but I don't have friends. I've got the people I travel with, and if I give up that, then we're not going to be able to save the world.
Oh, right, you were saving the world, I forgot.
Right, yeah.
You could also give up a love of blueberries.
What about... That just sounds like why even live anymore?
Well, perhaps that not then.
Are you interested in powerful books?
Oh, perhaps. What kind of books do you have?
And I'm going to make a choice that's probably stupid, but I'm going to pull out the Book of Many Things that you said that I had in my inventory.
Correct.
This one. I don't know exactly what it does because I've been too afraid to open it, but I've known other things that are similar that are insanely powerful.
Lovely. Hold on one moment.
Just for the audience, Lena is silently screaming right now. And from what I can tell, it's no, no, no. Don't do that. No, no, no. Something like that. Just for
Yeah, that's pretty good lip reading.
visual. Yeah.
What's wrong with giving her my Book of Many Things?
She whips out a wand, immediately kind of waves it over, and a light sprinkling of a white dust comes from the wand, rests on the book. Her eyes go
Be
white.
Be careful not to get your drugs on my stuff yet. I haven't given it to you.
Her eyes go white, and her mouth sort of slacks for a second. And then, oh, interesting. Yeah. Yes, I would make this trade.
I mean, this can't possibly be as bad as Burbage actually using a deck of many.
Right? Like, this isn't a nice old lady that reminds me of my grandma. And to be fair...
And to be clear, she reminds you of your grandma because she's Gaholian. those are people we haven't had any problems with or anything.
Also, like, Rachel, was Clem's grandma like a sketchy fucking charlatan?
Yeah, who like bartered souls?
No. Clem
What do you
has a lot
say?
of good people in her past.
Aw.
What is it you say, dearie?
Well, what would you do with this book if I gave it to you?
I would read it. I assume. Sounds like a good one.
What if bad stuff happens to you from the book?
Oh, I don't think anything bad will happen. I think that could be an adventure.
Can I do another insight check to see if I gave her this book, if I should get more things from it
Sure.
than just the 3? Like if it's
Yeah.
like an uneven trade?
Insight.
Listen, Clem is a lot more reckless right now, okay?
5. Probably even. Like, it's just hard to read. You're not exactly sure on the worth of the book. She seems excited about it, but also you said you needed these things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like this book is really powerful, but I also feel like I'm never going to use it and I'm just lugging around dead weight when I could, maybe have things that are more useful. I've also got, wait, do I still have erotica?
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
It's dead weight that's preventing you from carrying around more weight of the dead.
Exactly.
Yeah, did Burbage ever give you back that elven erotica?
I don't think so. Oh, God, I have so many fucking items.
I don't think you should give her the book. Shut up, you! And she smacks you in the head with her wand.
Oh.
Never mind, I like her. Give her the book.
Wait, you could hear him?
Yes, the voice in your head.
Can you do something about that?
About the voice, I can shut him up for a bit.
Can you teach me how to do that?
Oh, it doesn't rest in a magical item. It rests in my ability. I don't mind teaching you if you'd like to become my apprentice for a bit.
I can't. I gotta save the world.
Oh, the world! I keep forgetting. Why can't I get that?
Very important. Can I come back after?
Of course.
All right, shut him up and it's a deal.
Well, I've done it. It'll last about 20 minutes or so. If you need a refresh, come back and I'll smack you in the head again.
I usually don't let people smack me in the head, but for this, and I'll shake her hand and hand over the book.
All right. She takes it, puts it down, shuts her very large book as well, and pushes the 3 wrapped little items toward you. The jug, the glasses, and the cloak.
What would I call those things?
Alchemy jug,
Okay,
cloak of billowing,
nice.
and she called these perception glasses.
Perspective glasses.
Perspective glasses.
Okay, perspective glasses gives me real Phantom Tollbooth vibes. I just want to say.
Yeah, that's true. I like that.
I've not heard that song.
Wait,
What
do
a
you not know the
song.
Phantom Tollbooth? You son of a bitch! You would
Yes.
love it.
Fucking with us. Like calling it a song.
Do you really not know the book or the movie?
I know that they exist. I've not seen them.
God
or
damn,
read them.
Andy, it's right up your stupid alley too.
I haven't either, so
You're
Darcy, oh my god.
Okay. I also just
Anyway,
every in the scenery that plays in my mind that would be a great basis of, like, the Fates of Rin animated series or anything. I'm just gonna say that every fucking time this woman, the Glorious, has been like, oh yes, saving the world, I forgot. I want, like, just outside immediately afterwards, just be like, column of Goliaths goes by, Charity goes by with, like, wings of flame, just, like,
Yeah.
searching the market. Like, Burbage just essentially, like, teleports from one side of the market to the other. Just like, oh yes, saving the world.
Yeah, that's good.
Thank you for making a deal. If you have friends that also want to make deals, send them
I
my
think
way.
that my friends are a little bit more
Traditional.
yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, they're traditional. I mean, like, I've been alone for decades in the mountains for a while, so I've got some weird interests, but
You have a mind that understands the things that others cannot see.
sure. That sounds good to me.
And don't worry about that voice in your head. He's mostly harmless, though
I mean,
annoying, I'm sure.
he did use me to destroy the top half of a tavern last night.
Oh, that was the boom we heard.
Yeah. Any
Well,
advice on how to make that not happen again?
the boom?
Yeah, the him taking over my body. I don't mind so much if he's a voice in my head. I could use the company sometimes, but
Things like that often like to make deals. You could make a deal with him, or try to ignore him as best you can,
all right.
or
Well,
let him
thanks.
out.
I we don't know how to.
Oh, he does, I'm sure.
He said he doesn't, but I guess he could be a liar. He seems pretty shifty.
These things are, yes. Don't trust dwarves.
I mean, I already don't trust halflings. Do I have to add dwarves to that too?
It would be best. The other small folk don't necessarily look out for us gnomes.
That's
We have
true.
to be careful and on our own. But good day to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Glorious.
Bye-bye.
And
Thank you.
I'll billow the cloak out behind me
Oh, shit,
And-
chills right now.
and strut out of the tent.
Okay. You come across again a busy midday kind of market session. Carriages going by, dust kicking up. The town seems to be drastically looking for a place for all these horses all of a sudden that have come into town. Yeah, and you've got a few more new items, it looks like. So what about the rest of you? What do you want to do? Or what are we doing?
Charity would. Oh, sorry, Darcy.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
While sort of out in the markets, would want to pick up the item that he'd commissioned for Clem. And while he was doing that, he would continue looking for. Since his search for magical rings led him to the worst Yelp reviewed market ever, I think he'd be refining his search a little bit towards magical items, essentially for sorcerers. If there's anything that interacts particularly with like sorcerers' abilities or anything like that.
Excellent, yeah. And it's weird because it's not too long into your search before you get a rather thin-looking human man come up to you. You look like someone who is trying to find something. May I be of service to you?
The guidance roll that's also modifying this. Guidance. It's a cantrip that makes you and your friends better at things. Use it early, use it often. 22.
Insight, I assume.
Yeah.
Just a shady motherfucker. You would guess that they're maybe not on the up and up, but seems like they're offering you services of finding something. Doesn't seem like he has malice or danger, but seems like he might know a little bit more of a black market.
Okay, yeah. So I would get the sense that this is someone more from like the demimonde, but I don't get hostility or even to some degree I don't even really get like trying to take advantage of me.
Right, yeah. Just a business.
So I would say this probably the recently revived memories are coming back, and like Charity's eyes are going to take on a distinctly harder cast. Is he letting him? Perhaps I have need of items that benefit those of magical dispositions, particularly those born with these magical talents.
Yes.
No dusty tomes.
True. True. Let me see what I can do for you. Would you be back here later today?
Can be.
Yeah, I think that's wise.
And Charity will drop 4 gold pieces into his hand for your trouble of making an appointment.
Oh, I knew I liked you.
I assure you the feeling is not mutual.
Fair enough. He'll pocket that and kind of quickly dart away as if he has something already in his mind.
Charity's just going to sort of sit there. God, this is what my life used to be.
So other than this, it's hard to find like a store more that is selling magic items. You do kind of see this one sort of phosphorescent tent again, that Clem was at earlier. You have the guy that can make some more enchanted magical item things. And then you have a booth that has like a few +1 weapons, some +1 armor, what looks to be a bag of holding, and Seamus is like, that's stupid. Doesn't even talk.
It sure is, buddy. It sure
Doesn't
is.
he? Okay.
I'm just going to like pat Seamus. Yeah, I'll probably swing by the guy who can make stuff, who was theoretically making me a piece, but just to pick it up.
Sure. Yeah.
And I don't think I paid for that yet.
I don't think so.
I think I can't remember if I'd even put down a deposit or not, but I think it was like 100 gold the last time I'd done one.
Yeah.
So I'll pay for that, pick that up. I'd also ask him if it would be possible for him to make something similar to these, but instead of linking people, which is, kind of like trying to link specific badges or items, if it could just almost work like a megaphone for a person, like making them be able to, for their voice to carry more.
Sure, that's not a hard thing to enchant. I could probably do that. Just a little bit like a thaumaturgy kind of thing.
Essentially, yes.
How many of those would you need?
Charity's going to think for a second. 6?
Oh, 6. That would take a week of my work.
You can take
simply on that.
You can take you could take 2 weeks. So you can mix in other jobs for other people.
Oh, sure. A week would be fine, I think. So 6 of them. Let's say about 100 gold each. You got 600 on you, or at the end. I trust you. You come back time and time again.
Perhaps let's call it 500 for being such a good customer in the large order.
Well, give me a persuasion roll. This is charity, so.
Guidance goes on. 18.
18. Well, for you, love, I would have gone to 450. But 5 is great.
Why is this merchant the rocker from Love Actually?
I was doing Bill Nye, yeah.
Okay.
And if you love Christmas.
Okay, yeah, I'm
Really
getting
love-
very strong Bill Nye getting interviewed in that movie.
Oh, that's funny. Yep.
Yeah, Charity will sort of laugh. Well, I was going to give you a tip of 50 over it anyway, so we'll call that fair.
Call it even then.
And I'll go ahead and actually...
Rock on.
I'll pay him half up front.
Sure, excellent. Yeah. And if you're given the tip, do you want to add that in half?
No.
Okay.
I was joking about that. Legitimately, it was what I was going to do, but because he said that, I'm like, yeah, it's 500 now.
Very, yeah. 250 then.
Yeah. So Charity'll hand that over.
Beautiful.
Charity's gonna, I think, walk outside and be like, well, okay, let's see. Outside of Burbage screaming about montages and everything else, things are going pretty... Oh, fucking hell, we haven't let the people out of the dimensional cell yet. Oh, crap. And he's gonna take to the air to try to find Burbage. Or
Fair.
just the family generally.
Stormbringer and Hikari, what are you all doing now?
So in a town like this, do they have any place that's like baths? Like you can get a bath, or would that be at like the inn or?
Yes, there is a service that comes to the inn that will bathe you.
Or just fill
It's
up
like
a thing of water?
Yeah, it's a portable sort of tub that they bring. Yeah.
I don't think I need bathing. I need the water in a tub and soap.
Okay. They can provide that. Yes.
Okay. Because I realized that I keep waking myself up in my morning like bath is like cold water on my head, and so I probably should take one before it gets crazy.
Fair.
So I'm going to do that, or go and order that from wherever. And before I go back, though, did you say something about there being like places that have like +1 armor, stuff like that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like I'll go to wherever that shop is, and then about how much would like a suit of armor that would be +1, how much would that cost?
Do you want like a plate mail armor?
I don't know. Would it ever add, like, I don't want it to be like crazy heavy, but will it ever add to my...
Sure. I think a breastplate +1 would benefit you.
Okay.
Your armor is already +1.
Is it? Oh, okay, never mind.
But you could get a little better armor.
Could I?
Let me double check. What are you wearing now? Studded leather?
I think so. What are you wearing?
Oh, nope. You already have a breastplate. Yep, that's it.
I do? Okay, never mind. And I have like a bazillion healing potions now, so then to do that.
Okay. So it's about 10 silver for the service, and about 5 gold if you want the sort of luxury package.
I just want... I don't even want to know what the luxury package is. Just give me the bath with hot water. This doesn't have to turn into a thing.
A somewhat small ogre is now dragging over a large tub to the area, the sort of back area where you guys have met before in the tavern, and then is leaving to carry buckets of water heated from somewhere, but you're not exactly sure. And it takes about an hour to set up, and then he puts a little rose petal on the end of the tub, and kind of leaves you to it if you'd like.
Cool.
It's nice. It's a nice bath. Yeah. And Stormbringer, what are you up to?
I think I was showing the Goliaths around town. I'm probably explaining the situation and that the Fire Nation is going to attack to Dawn Protector and Mountain Splitter. They know that the Fire Army is coming because they were with Aideen, right?
They found her. Mountain Splitter is kind of said, yeah, we found her. She was searching in the woods, and she stumbled out of a clearing pretty badly burned, and luckily we were able to get her onto a horse and ride as fast as we could, tending to her wounds as best as we know how.
Yeah, thank you for doing that. Because she might have probably died otherwise. Um, Charity fixed her up, but um, you probably knew that because he probably did that when. Wait, when did he get her? How did she get here?
Oh, I don't know. Charity came to pick her up on his flaming horse. A couple nights
Oh,
last night.
Oh no.
oh, I thought he was in town and safe the whole time.
Oh no, he was very far outside of town, and it was quite dangerous. I think.
Oh, I need to not let them go off on their own anymore. Things have been happening when I let them out of my sight. Bad things. You know Clem?
Well, I've met Clem.
She's possessed now.
Why'd you let her get possessed?
Because I was letting her have autonomy and do her own thing, and then she blew up the inn and is possessed.
Dawn Protector kind of laughs. That'll show you.
I know. I shouldn't do that anymore. I'm gonna
Don't
get
want
you all
autonomy.
set up.
Goddamn
These-
Goliaths.
These small beings, if they didn't have Goliaths looking after them, I don't know what would happen to them.
I know. It'd be terrible. They're
Terrible,
helpless.
terrible. That was so terrible.
But that's kind of actually why it's good that y'all are here, because the Fire Nation is gonna attack. So we gotta, you know, we're gonna have to defend this place. I think Charity has some battle plans for that. I'm not much of a planner and just a battler. But I think y'all are pretty crucial to it. So I don't know. Get good rest. Start training the people here because I think they're coming pretty fast.
We just fled giants, and now we're fleeing into fire? There's
Yeah,
a metaphor here, I feel like. I can't remember it, but
it kind of feels like the world is ending, right? Like everywhere we go, everywhere you go, it's just constant danger and people are getting hurt and killed and it's always terrible and everything is terrible everywhere right now. Everywhere I've heard, it's like this. And maybe this is gonna be our chance to stop it being bad. Maybe this can be like a a last stand or something, and if not, I guess we'll all die in battle, which is nice.
is there any way I could talk you out of this?
Out of what?
Stormbringer, the tribe is fine. They have leaders that the people are accepting. They don't need us exactly. What if we? Is there any use in me asking you to just ride away and go?
I mean, no. Like, I think the world needs the tribe, right? And also, like, I don't really care about the world that much, but the family needs the tribe. And even if the family didn't need the tribe, I think if we don't do this and stop this army, and if we don't stop the God from coming into this world, I think it's gonna get a lot worse. I think this is kind of like a crucial point, right? If we don't fix it now and stand up now, then it's gonna be too late.
It just seems like there's a lot happening, you know? We were very isolated, though protected, until I assume you took away the cloud.
Yeah, I killed we killed Midian of the shadow knowledge.
I don't. Yes, well, he was nasty, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just a lot. The Goliaths are simple. We try not to interfere too much in the world. But I understand you. And I understand that you are different than other Goliaths. And of course that means you would stand up for your friends and family and the rest of these innocent people.
And you gotta protect the little people, right? Goliaths are really strong, and
Yeah.
we're probably the strongest things in the world, and we have the strongest leaders, and we really care about being strong. All those little people care about silly things like books and weird constructs and boyfriends and I don't know, hooking up. Like drinking a lot. The little people just don't have it together, is what I'm saying. We
Agreed.
do. We gotta use that for good just this time, and then things will be okay again.
Did you find your friends, the ones that were taken by those people?
We did, yeah, we got them back.
What would they do without you?
I know, they're so weak. That's what I'm saying. All of these people are so small.
I am.
And yeah.
Yeah, I'm on board with this. They need you. Just don't forget there are other people that need you to come out of this.
Yeah, and I need all of you to come out of this, so you gotta fight really good. The best fighting you've ever done. Biggest fighting, and no dying, because it's real now.
I will personally get this tribe into fighting shape again. We've
Good.
grown a bit soft hunting and laying underneath our cloud, but we are out roaming again, and that's probably for the best. It'll harden up.
Yeah, we'll be the hard rock that the Fire Nation smashes against and then explodes, but like in viscera and guts, not in like killing people explosion.
You're so hot right now. Yes.
Thanks. Unfortunately,
Yes.
my dead girlfriend is alive, so we can't really
Oh.
act on that. But
That's an odd thing to say. Sure. Great. Well, I should get started on this endeavor to harden up the tribe.
yeah, I'm
Love
gonna
it.
go find the little people and make sure that they're not blowing things up or blowing themselves up.
It's wise. We'll talk later.
Yeah,
Okay. Don't leave without saying goodbye, by the way.
I won't. I'll say goodbye, and I'll be back in time for the fight.
You better be. And she walks away with Mountain Splitter.
Cool. Stormbringer's gonna go find the little people, find the first family member she can find, and then try to scoop them all up into one place.
Roll a d6.
You notice a billowing cloak.
5.
5, you notice a billowing cloak.
Do I notice Clem attached to the billowing cloak?
Yes. First you notice the cloak, and then you realize, because at first you're like, damn, what a little lord this person is. This is, oh, it's Clem. Oh, wow, that's, okay. Excellent. So you meet up with Clem and then start kind of looking
I'm
around.
really wondering what was in that blue package instead if I hadn't mentioned my grandma and gotten this instead.
Wonder indeed. Charity, it's not too long before you find Burbage, but Burbage, have you wanted to do anything special before that?
So,
Sorry, there's a bunch of
Burbage-
cows. Hold on.
right, Burbage
Okay, there we go.
has been watching the cows. That's been part of the montage.
It's the most exciting montage ever.
He's been doing little other things for the montage, like posing little like walks, like just kind of like depressed little walks, and then like
Staring at cattle.
staring at cattle, holding like other things from the campaign in his hand and looking at them like the Fireblight called mask or whatever. But gradually it becomes clear in the montage that Burbage is trying to get away from the gaze of the montage. He wants a break from the montage, and so he's trying to like escape from the camera, from the shot. So I'd like to do a
How deep have we fucking gone?
I want to do a stealth check. He's like,
Oh my
he's
God.
like zipping like to the left quick, and the camera's trying to follow him, and then he's trying to go around the corner. So can I get out of this montage?
Give me a stealth check.
At advantage because I've got supreme. Oh my god!
Both of them were under 10, so 25.
So can I get out of this montage?
With a 25, you lose the cameraman.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a couple times where he catches you like going around a corner, and then you think you lose him for about an hour, and then like you're eating a corn dog and you look over and there he is in the distance looking at you, and you're like, shit.
Damn it.
And
Yeah.
you
Well,
have to hide again.
during that hour.
Yeah.
Um.
For the rest of you, this is not a cameraman. This is an elf who's walking around, sometimes looking at Burbage.
Having a market day, basically.
Having a market day.
Burbage is pretending that this elf is
Yes.
Is the personification of the montage.
Which, by the way, I guess it's more of a Burbage than a montage. Burbage would be very interested in finding where Friendly has been.
Where Friendly was taken?
In a very stealthy way.
Give me are you asking around about it, or are you just going from building to building, staring in windows?
I'd ask somebody who I like trust, like maybe because there were multiple other people helping with, like there were guards, helping with the snacks and things, and so like Burbage would pick the most trustworthy guard and just kind of ask him like, hey,
okay,
where would you be keeping Friendly right now?
Give me a charisma roll or persuasion check. Let's say
persuasion.
Great.
What does my Tome of Understanding do?
That would add a +1 to someone's wisdom if they read it.
If I read it, huh?
It's a +2.
Or a +2.
It's a +2, and it increases the max by 2.
Well, I haven't been. Burbage has not been reading that.
It's the equivalent of the leadership one that I read for charisma.
Yeah, how long would it take him to read that anyway?
It's
24 hours.
Like 24 hours within a week.
Well, I don't have that kind of time, and also that's not what I'm trying to improve right now.
Or something like that. It's also something you were going to give to Hikari. We decided not we, but you guys decided a while ago.
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, me too. Burbage found that in the Shadowfell, right?
Yes.
Was one of the
I'm sorry, it's 48 hours over a period of 6 days or fewer.
Ooh,
48.
48. Damn.
Jeez. Persuasion.
Charity literally took a level of exhaustion to get his done.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, I'll do a persuasion check. But can I have like advantage because I'm buds with the guard? Because Burbage made like a really great like bagel joke. When they
that's what you'd go with, reminding him of snacks.
That was the guard that chuckled, yeah. But he chuckled in like a kind of way, not like a.
Okay. Well, let's see what happens.
So no advantage.
All right. Well, 16.
16's not bad. Burbage, look, yeah, I know. So, listen, I'm not supposed to say where we keep him, but if you were to go have dinner with Missy, you might see him round.
Are you saying he's being kept in Missy's dining room?
I didn't say it. I didn't say anything.
All right. Okay. All right.
Yep.
Thank you.
So he holds out his hand for something.
Yeah. He'll give him 5 gold.
Oh, right. Cheers. Good day.
Cheers. All right, Burbage goes to find that place.
As that guard runs away, you hear him say something like, Lucinda, I got enough money now.
Oh, well, good for them. Maybe they're, I don't know, trying to adopt a child or something.
All right. So you're going to head to Missy's, you say?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you trying to be sneaky or just kind of wandering through the street?
Burbage is being sneaky. Burbage is going to be as stealthy as possible, and if any
Give me a stealth.
guards question him, he's going to try to use money and or persuasion to get a room with
I like it. Yeah, give me a stealth roll.
All right, at advantage. 31.
31. That means that within this montage, there's a montage of you like.
I'm not in the montage anymore, Andy. That's
No,
why
you're in a different one.
I'm in a mini montage.
A mini montage.
Oh
You
my gosh.
you dip underneath a cart. You hide underneath the cloak of a rather large woman. You dance in between flower petals that are very, very tall around Missy's estate. You very sneakily jump the fence and then kind of fall and then stand up. No one saw you. You're within the sort of small wall of the estate, and you've been here before, but last time you were here it was Shennick's place.
Right.
What would you like to do? You feel like you could check windows, or sneak in the doors. How do you want to get in?
We got in through the windows when it was Shennick's place, right?
Yes.
We found a blood trail, and I think
some bodies that were very, very dangerous, yet somehow you all managed to miss them.
Yeah, we did. That's cool. I really, I don't know. I'm torn between trying to stealth it all the way and just try to I want to do the cool, all cops are bastards, but cool cop thing. Give me a moment in the room with him. Burbage will try to get a sense of, based on where he is outside the building, where is can he look in through some windows and kind of see if he can see where Friendly is being kept?
Sure. Yeah. With your 31, you peek in a few windows before you see he's tied up at a table in a kitchen area.
And is he alone?
He is not alone. He has 3 guards in there with him, watching him.
All right, Burbage is going to go.
You would assume there'd be more outside the door as well.
Burbage is going to go in the building on official family business.
So you walk up to the front door, and then kind of a rather old dwarven man enters, and he's hunched over a bit.
Huh? Well, what do you want?
Hello.
Oh, you're part of the family.
All the family, yes.
Do you want to come in?
I do.
Okay.
And he shuts the door in front of your face.
Burbage gives this dwarf the benefit of the doubt and waits a few seconds.
He opens the door.
Okay, come in.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes, I'm on family business.
Family.
We need a bit more information from
Business.
from the Loxodon, from the man who tried to murder, my friend.
Oh, is that what he did? They don't tell me shit.
Well, yeah. Is he? Do you know if he's awake now?
Oh, I don't know. I've not been in there yet. They won't let me go in.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll take care of it. Just show me. I've been here before. So,
Yes.
thank
Turn
you.
right. Go in that way.
Thanks very much.
And you can't help but remember the blood-stained stairway that that Charity's blood led you to the secret passage that went underground, and this whole place just Oh, it makes you feel like a raw nerve.
We were just getting like flashbacks to the blood trail of his assassinated friend, flashbacks to the black mushrooms, and yeah, he's more determined than ever to go talk to this friendly.
So as you open the door to the dining room, you see the door to the kitchen. Then there's 2 guards standing there.
Afternoon.
How you doing?
I've been
Many
better.
voices.
Huh?
How many voices?
You been better?
Yeah, I've been better.
Okay.
Do you know who you're guarding?
Yeah, it's the guy that hired me.
Right. Yeah, he hired you into this position,
Yeah.
but you know what he did.
No, they said he gave someone mushrooms. I thought that was like a sex thing.
It wasn't a sex thing. It was a murder thing. And anyway, do you know
He
who
murdered someone?
I was? Attempted murder. Do you know who I am?
No.
What if I did this? And like Burbage strikes like a heroic pose.
Don't have a cape though.
I don't have a cape, no.
Are you that actor?
I don't think so. What
Oh.
actor?
An actor sometimes comes in.
Right. There was a play being done here when we arrived. Are you referring to an actor?
Yeah, he was one of them.
What's the play about?
I don't know, I didn't see it.
Okay, all right. Look, I'm Burbage. I'm a member of the family.
Okay.
We've been, holding meetings and helping to protect Cliff Mill and plan for big events in the coming fortnight.
Oh, there's a meeting about, I think, that later with all the guards.
Sure. Well, we had a
Yeah.
meeting this morning and we were at it, and your boss tried murdering one of my friends. And anyway, I've been
Oh.
sent to interrogate him some more.
Holy shit. Well, do you have the papers?
Well,
The
Missy,
papers, but which are the papers?
Missy said that the papers, they're just too urgent because we have to leave first thing in the morning and we don't have time for paperwork.
Missy. Whew. All right. Do you mind if he goes in?
And he talks to the other guard. The other guard's like,
No.
Are they twins?
Okay.
Are they twins, Andy?
they're twins, yeah.
Okay.
Also, I like that this is what like the guard's decision-making process is. Not find a superior, see, check. Do you mind?
Should we ask for a superior? No. All right. Go on in. But if we hear any funny business, woohoo!
Oh, yeah, sure. Just one of you come in with me and let the guards know that I've been given leave to have a few minutes with.
Okay, it'll be the most attractive of us.
Okay. Are you asking me to pick?
Would you mind?
All right. What do they look like, Andy?
So they are half elven.
Ooh.
They both have very severe overbites. And really pointy nose, not like a big nose, but just a really pointy one. And one of them is wearing glasses, and the other is not.
Did Theodric ever wear glasses?
No.
Well, I think, but we can decide this together.
Fair. What do you think?
I think yes.
Yes.
And so he'll pick the one wearing glasses.
Theodric wore glasses.
Great. Thank you.
There you go.
I love weaving the backstory together.
I
Yeah.
just love the GM moment of no.
You come in.
Okay.
And just tell them that, Missy's given me approval to sit with the.
He picked me.
All right. I did. But also, you're also very handsome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
God, this feels very much like a Rachel voice. Like a Rachel NPC voice. I can't get over it.
Because it's just weird and yeah.
Because it's just weird.
Yeah.
All right.
Their name has to be like Larry or something, to be a true Rachel
Also,
NPC.
you've already
Call me
positioned this
Adam.
minor NPC in a relationship with another one, familial in this case, and they have a funky voice, and they're just really weird.
That is
I
very
agree.
Rachel of you, yeah.
My brother's name is Andy. People get us mixed up all the time.
Now you have to kill one of them.
I'm not going to kill one of them.
All right. You are in the room. Adam has come in behind you.
Yeah, Burbage is presenting himself with a sense of authority.
So the three guards in there are kind of just really confused why this guy is now in here, and you as well. And so one of them stands up from his seated position around the table. Can I help you? Do you need something?
Yeah, I've been sent. I'm a member of the family. I've been sent to have a few minutes with the prisoner to interrogate.
All right, go ahead.
It's sort of about secret information. So Missy's requested that this be done on the down low. If you know what I mean.
Missy hasn't requested that from me, so we're here, or you are done.
Right, okay. Well, could you at least go over to the other side? You can stay in the room, but just go stand by the door.
Are you afraid I'll breathe on you? What is this?
I'm afraid that important secret information could be leaked outside of this room on the eve of a major combat. I'm sure you, of any people, you amongst anyone would understand that.
This is Missy's inner guard. You can trust us, or you can trust no one.
Do you want me to tell Missy that you were uncooperative with me?
I don't care. Missy would love it if I did nothing that she did not order.
She did all of this.
She did not order me to do this, no.
There's no time! There's no time!
There's no time.
I can't believe if I have to explain this to you.
Adam,
This
look,
town
there's
is-
no time, Adam. Oh no.
This
What do you-
town is going to be destroyed within a fortnight.
Ask your questions then.
Go stand over there!
He stands up, begrudgingly walks toward the window, puts his back to it, and just stares at you. There?
How far away from friendly is everybody?
It's a fairly small kitchen. So 10 feet away at the most.
All right. Well, Burbage is feeling very stealthy, so he probably could pull off whatever he wants to do right in front of their very eyes if he wanted to. But he's going to he's going to pull up a chair right up across from Friendly.
Okay.
Please tell me Friendly's conscious.
At this point in the afternoon, which is around 2, we'll say, he's conscious.
Jesus Christ. Is he like bound and gagged?
Yes, get bound and gagged. Yes.
All right, Burbage is just gonna sit in front of him and he's gonna say, "You tried to murder my friend."
Are you sure I didn't mean to try?
It's gagged, right?
Yeah.
The hell is the point of a gag?
I say,
Don't try to talk. You'll have your moment. You tried to murder my friend. And you took advantage of my innocence as a snack preparer for a meeting. It's my first time preparing snacks for a meeting. I was trying to do good.
You did great.
Shut up! You were sent by the Red family. Is that it?
He stares at you, not talking.
Now they have a halfling too, right?
They do.
And that's not one that was killed, right?
Nope, that was Sadness. And she was not killed.
Oh, we haven't killed any of the Red family?
You have,
No.
but not that one.
Oh, okay. All Okay.
We killed their cleric. I think Sadness
Yeah.
was a druid.
Yep. Reese Keldrone is the tiefling that you killed. Yeah.
Burbage is just gonna get a kind of a glaze over his eyes, and he's just gonna say, "I've been thinking a lot about other versions of myself lately. Bread family, as opposed to ours. What do you know about alternate selves? What do you know about decisions? Did you struggle at all with making a decision about whether to follow the Red family's orders? Do you have any sense of any kind of struggle within you about whether you're supposed to go left or right, forward or back? Is it just simple for you? Do you just do evil things and just feel okay with it? Or is there like something pulling you another direction at any given point?
His trunk lunges straight at you, but catches because they have manacled his trunk as well. A couple of the guards kind of start. Each of them have a hand on their weapon, but that's
Burbage
all he
also
does.
puts a hand to his dagger.
After the other guards do, like you see everyone with hands, and then you.
Yes, like
Sure.
oh yeah, we should all be doing that. Nice try. I'm going to remove your gag, and you get 30 words to respond to my very coherent, lucid line of questioning. All right? Do you understand? Nod if you understand.
He nods.
So I might kill you in front of everybody if you don't give me a meaningful, sincere response that could potentially help me with my catharsis, my narrative arc. So, all right.
Give me an intimidation roll. And as you start to reach for the gag, the other guard at the window, oh, I wouldn't do that.
No, like magic shit? Like you can do things with his words? 17 intimidation.
Okay.
It's all right. I don't think he's going to try anything. I'm just going to lower the gag a little bit. Very ready to put it back up if I get any. I'm reading his face, and if he has any malice or intent to cast magics with his verbal components or whatever the fuck casters do, I'm putting the gag back on.
Give me an insight check.
Okay.
See how well you read this Loxodon.
That's a crit hit. That's a double crit hit.
A
but
double crit, damn.
Advantage.
We've critted insight on him twice.
Yeah. It's just a fucking readable motherfucker.
He's got a giant face. The expressions are like not fine or
magnified.
detailed.
Even his micro expressions.
The micro expressions are bigger than Burbage's head.
Yeah. All right. You feel pretty confident, yeah, that any wrong move, any malice, you'll be able to sense it.
I lower the gag.
My life has taken many paths. Some I am proud of, some I am not. Trying to kill your bitch of a friend. Quite proud.
Burbage puts the gag back on him really tight to cause pain.
Was that 30 words?
What? He lowers the gag. What did you say?
I said, was that 30 words?
Oh, I don't know. I wasn't counting. Let's start over.
Fair. I'm sorry.
And come up with a better answer. That was mean. You called my friend a B word. No, I didn't like that. And then you were just evil. Like, again, okay, gag up. Listen.
Huh?
I want to give you an opportunity, like, for once in your life, to just pierce through all the bullshit that's accumulated in your brain, okay? And arrive at some kind of self-introspective reflection about your choices and about your moral compass, okay? If you have one. And if you don't, just tell me that and tell me how I could. All right, let's try this again. And this time I'm going to count. I'm going to count the words, and you are going to try your best to just be what I need you to be. All right? Okay, here we go. All right? Lowers the gag.
You people are so small-minded. Hyphen.
Right, that's 5 now, because small-minded is technically one word. Yeah.
But then he said the word hyphen.
Right, now you're 6. You don't have to say hyphen. I know what. Okay, just. Fuck.
My morality does not depend on whether you think it's right.
Right, I think you've got 13 more words.
I believe what I believe. And that belief stems on protecting this world.
All right, that's 30. Okay, Burbage just fumbles, puts the gag back up. All right. Protecting. You think you're protecting the world? You think you're protecting the world? All right. I'd ask more, but we've already gone way beyond the limits of this exercise. So, all right. Well, that's disappointing. Friendly. Also, see if you think about how like your name is kind of an oxymoron, or like a loxymoron, like a loxodon, hold on. God, give me a moment. All
He
right?
just starts rocking back in his chair, trying to scoot away from you.
This is torture. This is torture. Loxodon, oxymoron, loxidoron. Does that work?
Are you
Does that
done?
work?
Are you done, little one?
One moment. He lowers the gag. Does that work? Loxidoron?
It works a little bit.
All right, thank you very much. That's it.
Thank you so much. I'm glad that everything is now cleared up. You seem to have issues, little one.
Yeah, I do. Do you want to talk with me about them?
God, no.
Right, of course. Okay, I'll just be leaving and preparing for
Hey,
an epic battle.
listen.
Yeah. You've got 30 words. I don't have time.
I'm not playing that game. I'll
Oh,
say as many words as I want.
that's fair.
He was talking about Hikari. He tried to kill Hikari.
Yeah.
Why? Why her? And he was mean about it. And I don't like that. My kid enjoys Hikari the most. Do you want me to rough him up a bit?
Well, I mean, is that something you might do? You might have done, like, anyway, if I hadn't come in here?
Say no more.
No, wait. That's a
Say
real
no more.
question. No, what?
I get you 100%.
No, God damn it.
Mr. Clem.
Don't rough him up. Just don't do it.
Right. I won't rough him up.
All right, are you Is this? No, I'm being serious.
I'm being dead serious, Mr. Kemp. Wink.
Okay, well, I just want to say for the record that as much as I hate him and feel a lot of shit about it and care about Kari, I don't approve of what I'm serious. Don't do it.
Mr. Kemp, you are coming through loud and clear.
No, I don't think I am. I think that you're thinking that I'm putting on a show, and I'm not, because really,
No, of course not.
here's the thing: is we've got to be better. I think we've got to be better than our enemies, and also, I might be at this point facing a choice about whether you rough up the prisoner who's bound and gagged, and I might be bad enough to want that, and we might be wanting that together. But as a friend of mine once said, a brother, what is a bad man? What's the quote? What is a bad man who wants to do the next thing?
You're going for Aideen's line of what is a bad person who chooses who makes their next choice a good thing.
But it was said by Galway.
Yes, but the line is technically Aideen's.
Brother Aideen.
Did Charity ever quote Aideen?
Yes.
I feel like
Probably.
that's what
I don't know if he did to you, but Aideen also said it to Charity later.
And Burbage would have heard it from Aideen.
Yeah, that was when you were having your freak out in, I think, Stormbringer's arms.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
He says that.
I don't have an answer to that question. Does make me contemplate.
All right. Well, good.
All right. Also, this is silly of me. I don't suppose you would have a moment to sign this. And he slips you a piece of paper.
It's a blank piece of paper.
No, it's a drawing of you. You're my son's favorite. The missus and I, we're more of a charity, more mature, but we want to respect his choice. My friend made a quiz. Which member of the family are you? We gotta add Clem in there.
Oh shit,
No.
I really need to make that quiz.
We should. We need to make that quiz. Yeah. Well, how thoughtful of you to respect your son's decision to like me. Yes, I will sign it. Do you have a will?
I have these. Took them off him this morning. There you go.
What's he giving me?
A pen that he dipped in ink.
All right.
Feather quill. Yeah.
Okay. Burbage wants to examine this quill to see if the ink or it are bad and harmful.
This is a season 3 Burbage decision.
Yes, it is.
And I love it.
Season 1 Burbage would have eaten it.
Fuck it.
Season 2 Burbage would have signed with it immediately and drawn himself.
Yes. Give me an Arcana check.
9.
9?
Yeah.
Okay. Good old pen.
All right. Burbage looks at the pen and signs the paper.
They say the pen is mightier than the sword.
Do they?
Someone does.
Okay. Well, here. Great meeting you. Good luck to your son. Burbage casually pockets the quill as he's
Thank you.
just trying to make a casual exit.
He looks at it. Oh, he's going to love that. Damn it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And also, I signed it like who should I make it out to? And I signed to the son's name.
His name is Partridge.
To Partridge. You've got a hell of a family. Signed, Burbage.
Mm-hmm. He'll love that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Sure. Don't beat him up. Goodbye. Don't say anything else to me either. I'm just gonna leave, okay? Bye. But don't beat him up. Okay, alright. Bye.
Did I do good?
Yeah, you did great. Are you Adam or
I'm Adam.
Is the other one Andy?
Yes.
Hey, you two were great. Do you want my autograph?
No.
Right, okay. Okay. Well, I've got a montage to get back to, so I'll see you later.
And hey, that's I think where we were gonna stop and take a little break. Come back to some hot family action. No,
Oh,
no, God, no, Andy. What have you done?
That's a season 1 Burbage.
We're gonna come back after we have managed our fluids. Ooh, in that context, sounds worse.
Nope. Moving
We
along.
are going to come back after a break and have more fun with the family. Sexy.
Okay. We'll see you in a little bit, everybody.
BRB.
Hello, everyone. We're on top of it now, and we're back with all the family fun that you need in your life. So, we just got done Burbage interrogating Loxodon, friendly, if that's his real name.
I was going to say that. I was putting air quotes around interrogating, not
interrogating. Hikari took a bath, which was lovely. Clem went shopping and made a deal, and so got inspiration for that. And Stormbringer had a nice moment with both Mountain Splitter and Dawn Protector. And so it's about 2:10, 2:15 in the afternoon. I'm going to start getting more precise with our time since there is a ticking clock now. So about 2:15 in the afternoon, by the time that Galway Charity finds a few of members of the family, kind of wraps things up. I suppose you kind of head back to the tavern looking for Hikari, who comes out of the bath looking very nicely relaxed. Somehow the ogre sat outside the door and played a violin softly. It was not great, but it was somewhat soothing. And then so after Hikari comes out, the ogre starts to kind of pick up things, and you hear a giant sploosh of water in the other room.
I really wanted him to be playing a double bass, but holding it like a violin.
You're right, yeah. And I thought it was funnier, just this giant thing, just tiny little violin. Anyway, Hikari, you change back into your adventuring clothes, and the family is gathered. What would you all like to do?
So, one thing I kind of maybe forgot since we've been back here, we have 3 people in a pocket dimension with an agreement to let them out yesterday. I gave them excess supplies for 4 days, so it should be fine. They shouldn't have resorted to cannibalism yet, although the one older man looked like he was pretty close to start. So, we may want to get them out of there soon. I think, Burbage, you'd wanted to maybe talk to that man because he kept calling you a different name and you seemed to recognize it. Didn't mean to put a damper on your mood. Also, it's not that I don't trust Missy, and the town, but I'd really prefer that an agent of the Red family wasn't just hanging around here. So I think that probably we're in sort of a either more enthusiastically imprison him or kill him model. I can handle the prison.
I'm good with either of those. And also, I just want to run something by you here, where you know how Aideen does that zone of truth thing? What if we made everybody stand really, really close together, everybody in the whole town, and zone of truth everybody, and then if any of them were spies, I killed them on the spot as a morale raiser. And then I'm sorry, I'm having trouble keeping a straight face. and then this wouldn't happen again. How does that sound?
First of all, I think it's a fine idea, Stormbringer. Let's table it. Second of all, trust me, guys. Friendly, if that is his real name, it's kind of a locks a door on, if you ask me.
Are you trying to portmanteau moron? You can just call him a moron.
That's not what I was trying to do. I guess it doesn't work. It doesn't work. All right.
Were you going for Loxymoron?
Yeah, but I wanted to incorporate. Just let's table that too. All right. We've got
Fair
both.
enough.
We've got 2 very good ideas. One is Stormbringer's.
I hope we have a sturdy table.
Idea for a big truth zone, and then one is my portmanteau.
No, let's be clear. She means the normal size zone of truth, just with everyone in town concentrated within it.
Right.
Yeah.
Tightly packed zone of truth.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah, I don't really think that executions are big morale boosters, though.
Yeah.
But we'd be
Additional tabling for the next family meeting. Executions, morale boost, morale killer.
I don't know. I get all confused about whether it's good to kill bad people. Who's bad? Who's good? Is there a spectrum? Anyway, look, I agree. We should get out. Maybe my real problem is the lack of a proper father figure throughout my life. So I think I want to question that elderly man. So
That
let's
might be
get
that
them
might
out
be
of
one of them.
Good point, Charity. Good point. Let's get them out. But as you've stated, it has been a while. We left them in there for quite a bit, and so I say we should open them up immediately during and after a posed narrow escape. That way they think that we've just been in constant action and that this is the first chance we're getting to finally let them out, all right? I think it would just go easier on them. So maybe if we sort of are just rolling away from, and we can get one of the Goliaths to pose as like a bad guy or something.
Or we could just be honest that things have been really crazy.
Yeah, I think that if we mentioned that if we'd let them out earlier, they would have been present for 2 different dragons coming into town. They'll probably have been happy. It is a perfectly regulated temperature in there. I think it's playing soothing music. I'm not really sure of what the extent of the spell is.
So we're not gonna
I think it feels kind of shitty to take people who have been incarcerated by a brutal regime for the last God knows how long in the case of the halfling and just immediately lie to them.
I guess when you put it that way.
Also, I'm totally gonna reuse that space and make it far less comfortable and put friendly in there if we go for the imprisoning him version.
Make the music really annoying.
What was that?
Have it play the song that never ends.
What was the thing that you said you were gonna hum something really awful to annoy the voice in your head?
Oh yeah, the girl from Ipanema. Da, 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 da,
as you're doing this out loud, Charity is going to activate one of the memory stones.
Oh no.
Just have it be me. Da, 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 da.
Charity's gonna sort of
song I know.
Charity's gonna sort of wave for walk and talk, but quietly, and just keep holding the crystal right by Clem.
I'll just keep doing that part over and over again because it's the only part.
I think it lasts for 10 minutes of recording too.
Oh my god.
I'm going to occasionally just do it slightly off. I mean, not that the whole thing was on.
No, but you're just going to occasionally change the tempo, but not
right.
Yeah, good.
You now have a recording of Clem's cover of The Girl from Ipanema.
I cannot wait for that to come back at the very end of the campaign. In a very useful way. That's fucking awesome. All right. Yeah, okay. Honesty is the best policy. All right. Sure, fine. I won't do any sort of barrel roll on the ground. And also, Charity, speaking of friendly, the gods took this quill off of him, and maybe I don't want to carry it around because it might be magical, or might be a tracking device or something. So I'm just going to give it to you, and you can figure out what to do with it.
Wow, I didn't know you could teach an old halfling new tricks. Not to lie, I'm impressed.
He's having a bad day, Clem.
I'm sorry.
26 Arcana.
It is not magical.
Try to just sort of put it on the side table. So there is sort of a time factor with this spell, so we should probably be close to wherever friendly is, and I guess get approval from Missy as to shunting her prisoner into an extra dimensional space. Also, I need to pick up something from the store. Charity is now just playing the Unforgettable Crystal on repeat. So all of this is just to the background of dad.
Nice.
Charity wants to buy a small, very strong lockbox. Not massive or anything, but it has a very strong lock. It is metal on a box. Easily something that, basically what I'm shopping for is something that Stormbringer bare-handed wouldn't be able to smash.
Yeah.
I'll spend like, I don't know, 5 gold on that.
Fair. Yeah. It's a pretty nice one then.
And a lock to go with it. I'm gonna take that and pop one scrounged ration into it, like one scrounged ration pack, and a sling bullet.
Okay.
That I like carve a little sigil on and pop that in.
Okay.
Lock it.
While all this is happening, it doesn't need to stop. I want to talk to Burbage, but you can keep doing.
Sure.
I was gonna say you could be doing that as we're walking, and then I'd probably be leading people to go talk to Missy to make sure she's okay with me being like, "Hey, he's going away now."
Yeah. Yeah. And Clem, what would you like to talk to Burbage about?
Burbage, you seem on edge.
Huh? What?
Well, now you seem like you've fallen off the edge. Don't you feel weird about this guy in the box? What are you going to talk to him about?
I'm going to talk to him about, I think, frankly, that he's just some crazy man who's mistaking me for my father. And if he did know my father, that's great. I certainly didn't. But I doubt he's even going to have any answers for me, because so far, everyone I've talked to today has not had very good answers. So,
Well, have you thought about what you're going to ask him?
Oh, no, I don't think about these things before I go into them.
I know, which is kind of why I thought maybe I would have this conversation with you, give you a little bit of help.
Preflection, not reflection.
All right, Clem. What do you
Sometimes
think I should
planning can be helpful.
What do you think I should ask the man who's been calling me Cuthbert?
Ask him how he knows you.
He doesn't. Oh.
Yeah, but if
All right. All right. Yeah, I'll write that down. Ask him how do you know me?
Maybe ask the last time he saw you.
When's the last time you saw me before? Now, how do you know me? Last time you saw me? Okay.
It's a good start, at least.
Yeah, it's a good start. Thank you. And then I could ask him, like, what is the nature of identity? And how do I make sense of a discombobulated inner life?
I'm going to tell you, I don't think that guy even knows what those words mean right now.
Okay.
So remember how you were feeling really shitty with all the things that they did to you that we're going to brutally kill every member of the Red family, except for potentially Night Slayer for? Yeah. Imagine that had been happening to you for, like, years.
Right.
That's where he is.
You think I've been doing that to him for... Oh, wow. All right.
If you want, I could try and dive into his mind while you talk to him. You could also just... I have an escape route, I think. I'm still new at this.
I mean, if you're willing to do that, that might actually achieve way more clarity than I can in my...
Yeah, but you gotta try and stay on task. Because if you start going into... If you start going into other areas, I'm gonna get some weird shit, and I just don't know if I'm ready for that.
Alright, I'll do my best to stay on task.
Do you want something to help you feel strong and powerful?
Sure, what do you have?
While you do this?
Yeah, what do you got?
And I'll take off the cloak of billowing for now, and I'll put it on Burbage.
Whoosh! Wind out of nowhere. Somehow now streaks through your hair as well. The cloak billows around you, and you feel like a goddamn hero.
You can borrow that while you do it.
Just briefly, the recording of the girl from Ipanema somehow becomes, like, harmonious and melodic.
All right, thanks. I'll give it a try. Thank you, Clem. Hey, how are you doing with being haunted and shit?
Well, I met this crazy old gnome lady who hit me in the head with a wand, and he shut up for 20 minutes. It was pretty cool.
I'm back, baby.
Dun 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 dun.
I'm gone. I'm gone. Don't have to see me again.
I mean, I think that he and I could eventually have an agreement, but for right now, he's just weird. I don't trust him.
Yeah, I tried making agreements with Eldon a few times over the course of the last 20 years, and he never quite honored them the way I hoped he.
That's true. I didn't.
Yeah, you didn't, you piece of shit.
You're the piece of shit.
Wait,
I'm
do you
not
have somebody in your head too?
You talking to me, or there's somebody in your head?
You.
Yes, or no, or. Hey, I know I'm a piece of shit! Alright? Nothing to say to that.
No.
But, well. Let's just get these people out of the pocket dimension. Right?
Remember, stay on task. You're a hero.
Okay.
I might suggest that we let them out, give them just maybe a little bit of time to get situated to being in the real world, and then we could have the conversation, and then we can deal with friendly while we're doing that.
We should do it in a place that has booze and food.
I mean, where's friendly?
Friendly's being kept over in Missy's house.
Bet that has booze and food.
Just, I figured after being, sitting in a place for a little while, you're going to want some.
Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna sit in the foyer and go over my notes for this meeting with whatever his name is. Did I ever get his name?
Nope.
Anybody? No? Okay. Alright, I'll add that to the list. What is your name?
All right. You make your way to Missy's, knock on the door. The old man lets you in. And Missy comes running down the stairs. And at this point, it's like, 3-ish, 3:30. And she greets all of you. So, I'm so sorry. Hakari, I'm so sorry that happened to you from one of my servants. How can we make it up to you? What do you need?
I'm gonna roll insight.
Okay.
If my page ever comes up.
Do you want me to roll it?
No.
Cool. 22.
Didn't do it, sorry.
Yeah, you're good. With a 22, Missy is incredibly sorry. And you feel like you have an opening here. She's asking whatever you need, please ask for. And it seems like she's being genuine about it.
Well, I wouldn't say no to a pina colada.
Booze, of course. Sure. Drinks. I'll have a couple of the guards.
Free, of course.
Of course. This is my home.
Don't worry about it. We're fine then.
Is that all it takes for you to get over a life or death situation? Is this normal?
Pretty much.
Wait, what voice am I doing? Is this normal? There we go. Is this normal of her?
Yeah.
Yep.
Look, a lot of people try to kill us. Really, this is about 90% of our lives at this point.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know. Sure, booze, of course.
Like 90% this, 5% shopping episodes, and somehow 5% Burbage's montages. Like all of our lives collectively are 5% Burbage's montages. I don't understand it. I don't know what a montage is. He keeps screaming about the cameraman.
That's troubling.
Yeah.
And after a second, the old man, shaking as he's sort of hunched, walking toward you, has some drinks for all of you. What do you need from me?
So, first, we were recently in Goholnia and we managed to more liberate transitionally liberate several of the political prisoners there who indicated that they wanted to get the hell away from that place. We need to let them out from the means by which we'd been transporting them, and I was hoping that we could let them decompress for 10-15 minutes at least, maybe have a little bit of food, a drink, before we talk to them about some things, because we didn't really have time. We had the entire Kaholian military trying to kill us when we were getting them. See, again, 90%. So if maybe we could have a side room where we could do that, that's sort of one. Connected to that, would you mind if we asked Friendly a few questions and then banished him to another dimension? Just for a couple weeks.
That sounds fucking fantastic.
Great. Do you want to kick him before we put him in there or anything?
I do.
Alright.
Hikari, would you join me in a kick?
Totally.
How would you feel about us getting everybody in town to stand really, really close together and zone of truthing them all and then immediately executing the spies? I think it would really raise morale.
You're planning to kill Cliff Mill people? Please don't. If you can help it.
Oh, but just the spies.
Right, but I don't know who the... never mind. Maybe? Maybe we table it?
Oh, that's what Burbage said too.
Oh.
Okay.
Charity, that's fine. Hikari, join me for a kick. And you two go and kick the Loxodon a bit.
Yep.
He's all yours.
If there's... So, like, they were in the dining room, or they were in the... He's locked up in the kitchen.
Yeah.
But there was the dining room adjacent to that.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast demiplane there, on one of the walls. Open the door. Demiplane connecting to the room that contains these three.
Yes.
Be like, here, we're safe now. Sorry, it took
immediately two rush out the door. Okay.
Sorry, it took a day longer than expected. There were dragons. It was a lot.
I'm so happy to be rid of that room. Oh my god. It's been 2 weeks.
No?
For me. The one that you imprisoned 2 weeks ago.
Who did we
Before
imprison
you
2
went
weeks ago?
before you went to
Oh, right. I was like, but you had your partner and everything?
Don't get me wrong. I'm flattered that she's there and it was lovely, but I'm just happy to be out.
Yeah.
Especially with him.
Sorry, yeah.
That one's insane.
Yeah, sorry. In the next room, Missy, perhaps 2 rooms. There's some food and drink set up. We'll come and talk to you in just a minute.
Oh, excellent. We're starving. Thank you.
They did have enough food for days.
Yep, which is weird because she seems really hungry.
Okay, good. Missy may need extra rations in addition to the 2 rooms. Sorry, this is kind of spinning out of control. Welcome to our lives.
They rush off immediately.
Did the hands. And I'm not having like guards take them, but preferably like servants of the house sort of guiding them, and I'm assuming they're not trying to bolt generally.
Sounds like they're listening to everything you're saying. Yeah.
Hello? Crazy old halfling man? Those are good noises.
I ate too much.
Had too much
food. I've been moaning all day.
I put enough rations in there for 3 people for like a week.
What do you want from me? I ate it. I ate it all.
No, I'm just... Do you need medical attention?
No, I'll take a shit later. It'll be fine.
Okay. If you would like to step into another room, perhaps you could freshen up some. I'm going to need this space.
Where is he?
Who?
Cuthbert.
Burbage. Burbage?
Sitting in the foyer.
Foyer?
All right. And he stands up. He's got a pretty severe limp as he's moving past you. Foyer is that way. What's a foyer?
Show you, and I'll go with him.
Again, shirtless, halfling, lots of scars on him, but you can certainly make out the really intricate tattoo of what looks to be a little halfling girl and a dragon on his back. Yeah.
Do I feel like he's missing HP?
Probably. He looks sick. He looks weak.
I'm gonna
His
cast
belly is pretty distended.
Healing Word on him at 2nd level.
Okay. Yeah, give me a roll.
13.
Oh, that does a treat.
I'm good at what I
Not so
do.
bad. Okay.
I'm gonna do. Fuck, I have to look up exactly when I get it. I didn't write it down exactly, but I have. I can cast Lesser Restoration now, just a certain number of times a day.
Oh, thank God.
Not as part of spell slots. So I'm also going to cast
Do you need the
Lesser.
material components for it?
No.
Okay.
I can look it up a little bit more, but I just have the ability to lesser
It's like an
restore
X
people
times per day.
5
Is
times
it an
per day.
ability or an ability to cast the spell lesser?
No, it's an ability. It's a thing that I have.
That doesn't say to cast the spell.
God,
It just
I
says
don't have.
you can do this ability that has the effect of lesser restoration.
Okay. Um. Um.
I don't even think lesser restoration has that much
I don't think
material.
Lesser Restoration has any material components.
Yeah. Then either way, you're good. I think it's
Hey,
greater
yeah,
than
I
a
can't
big
remember. I'd have to reread where I got it from because
Fair. Yeah.
it's
No,
here
it
somewhere.
doesn't even
I
have a
just
material component. It's verbal somatic.
Good.
okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I can just do it. So I'm going to lesser restore him as well.
Okay. As you do that, he shakes his head a bit, just a few times. Some sort of weird ooze starts to drip out of his ear a bit onto the floor, and it's kind of it's like black with swirls of orange in it.
I am absolutely putting that into a vial.
Okay.
Tell me what to call it.
This guy's name, but we'll come to that.
Just put in this guy's name for now.
Yeah. His ear liquid.
Ear liquid. Cool. Got that in a vial. I'm gonna look towards Charity and Hikari and be like, this might require a greater restoration, which I ain't got, but just a thought there's something fucky with this guy.
Please don't cast spells on me without my permission. Yeah? Alright. Now that we're all on the same page, where the fuck is Cuthbert? Foyer.
That way.
Right. And he'll limp that direction.
And I'm gonna follow him to cast more spells on him without his permission.
Stormbringer's
Fair.
gonna follow Clem to keep an eye on the small people.
All right. He turns the corner and stops Burbage.
Which is just sitting there, like with like the D&D equivalent of like index cards. He's like been preparing for an interview, and he looks over and he kind of smiles an awkward smile, like, and motions to the seat, catty corner from him.
He'll sit. You got some big ass balls to ever see me again, even to free me.
I'm gonna cast Detect Thoughts.
Okay.
And meanwhile, Burbage is like, right. What is your name?
You know my name, you twit.
What's it say in his thoughts?
He has no idea why this person's asking him his name.
But his name didn't even pop up in his.
Didn't even pop up. No, not at all. It's so common for this person to know his name.
Hey, I don't know your name. Could you tell me your name?
No, fuck off.
Right.
How dare you come back for me?
Right. How do
Look at me
What?
in the eyes.
Yeah.
Something's weird about you.
Yeah. Burbage leans forward a bit. What is it?
What happened to you? Where'd you go after you left me to die?
Hold on, just give me a left.
Did you take that deal?
To die. Let me just write this down. Left him to die. Take a deal. Okay.
The fuck is this? What are you writing down?
Right. How do you know me?
At this, he takes a vase.
Just giving this like wan grin, like. Huh?
He picks up a glass decanter of wine and chucks it against the wall across from you.
Can I delve deeper?
Yeah.
It's just wisdom save. It's a fucking 13, so.
So Hikari followed
Sure.
him, and when he chucks the wine decanter or whatever, or jug of wine
50.
at Burbage, I'm gonna be like, whoa, 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 and be like, put my hand on my sword and say like, just answer his questions.
It's not about you, Red.
Burbage is getting embarrassed, and like meanwhile, like the this fucking cloak has been billowing, and like it's gotten wrapped around the back of the chair, and he's like, damn it! He takes off the cloak.
He got a 15, by the way. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna pick up the cloak and I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
Because I'm useless now. Or I'm gonna go sit down. Like I'm not gonna just like leave the house, but
You got seaflings. What bodyguards? What are they?
They're friends. That's all.
You have friends.
Look, I don't.
Man who left his wife, his kids. Someone wanted to be your friend. Find that hard to believe. What happened to you?
I'm the person I left. I'm the person he left. Look, I'm not fucking Cuthbert, okay? I'm not Cuthbert, all right? I'm his son. My name's Burbage Kemp, all right? So maybe you can answer me some questions about him, whatever he did to you. He left you to die? You take a deal? I don't know. I know shit. He left when I was a child. Okay?
Burbage. Oh my god, you're a spitting image of him.
Really? So you're not just crazy?
He looked exactly like you. How long has it fucking been? How long have I been in there?
In the well, that is.
And at this, he rushes over to a plate that had the decanter on it. Kind of shoves away a wine bottle and looks at himself in the silver glass almost of the plate. Oh my god, it's been so long. You don't even recognize me?
No.
Burbage Kemp, I'm your uncle, Podal. And your father is a fucking git. And hey, let's wrap up there tonight.
Spell Podal.
Potil.
My uncle Podal. Potil.
Potil. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. It's a Monday night, so we wanted to make sure we ended in a good time for people because it's it's work night. So thank you so much for playing, everyone. That was brilliant. We got a lot of good role playing in. We didn't get to the night of this same day that we've already played. It's a weird time.
There's a
fuckery
reason I
thing.
chose the remains of the mid-afternoon.
I love it.
I didn't think we were going to make it tonight.
You are very correct. And yeah, thank you for watching so much. So what are we coming up next?
Nothing for the rest of this week. Coming up next week on Tuesday, May the 3rd at 9 p.m. Eastern, we have the finale of Tier Simple Job.
Yes.
And then I believe that Friday we also have Fates of Rin again.
Cool.
I don't think we have anything else.
Brilliant. Thank you again all for watching, for playing. You guys are awesome. We love you so much. We just love getting to do this. And if it, brightens your day or, gets you through something, we're just ecstatic to be able to do something like that for you. We love you. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Hang in there, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Friends.
The lonely she walks down beside the green river. My lady she was, and I bend my knee. One divine, my seraph, my heart to deliver. She gives me a small flower that I call tomb lily. I love so completely, so true and so sweetly. But know that our story is so short, it must be. Every time that you show me that blue and white flower, remember